anything else that you'd like to share with us, or that you feel like it's important to share with us?
I think there's a broad structure I'd like to share with you based on the work that I do, that I develop with my ex-business partner, Almira Ariel Halea, who we built the Centre for Conscious Ascension together originally. There's 3 components you need to be aware of in terms of awakening here. The first component is to first understand what we call the soul contract, which is based on the birth certificate name, and it's a Hebrew numerology based on the birth certificate name. What actually is the spiritual map of your life, or the spiritual map of your client? What actually is creating the reality in each moment? What is the deepest truth that's driving everything? Because when you understand that map, it makes it a lot easier to navigate. There's a lot less diagnostics required because you have the map of their life, so you can see where they're going. And when someone has that, then they can cut out 60-70% of what they do, which is probably a waste of time because it's not actually in alignment with where the soul wants to go in terms of working through their karmic patterns or their challenges, what we call a negative context created by the law of opposites, which we're here to transmute and overcome, as I said before. So if someone has karmic pattern disempowerment, the gift that will come out of transmuting that will be them coming into their power, but then their sharing of that gift of empowerment with others. And so once we understand the direction we're going in, then we can embody, then we can actually clear the programming that goes with that spiritual map of life, the unique map. And we use a tool called Divine Healing, which uses higher self. And basically it's based on kinesiology and a lot of other therapies, where basically it's what we call a divine dispensation. It's a program that's come from source to actually dismantle the entire ego structure all the way back to source, out of the physical body and all the upper dimensional bodies and past lives, everything. So once we have the spiritual map of life, we can actually use divine healing to dismantle everything. So your ego gets cleaned out and you get to that point of soul integration. And at the same time, we're actually embodying higher consciousness through our human and ego expression and body. And the more and more can come in as we clear the lower frequency emotional programs. So it's basically high consciousness in ego programming and emotions out the body, following a very specific known map. And that's the sort of 3 main tools that I see are required to awaken here. And each person is at a different place in terms of working through their spiritual map of life, in terms of how much they've cleared, how much consciousness they've embodied, how awakened they are. And our job is to hold space with sort of these tools or similar tools to actually help the souls, like autistic kids, or whoever we work with, to awaken and deliver their gift.
And my experience has been they're pretty profound. So, pretty profound experience.